Hey guys, how's it going today? All right, so it is my friend Amy's birthday, or almost, and so I'm gonna be seeing her tomorrow, taking her out for dinner, and so I'm gonna just share a couple of scrapbook pages I'm doing for our scrapbook. These are some really super old pictures of a safari that I have, like, well, not a major safari. So it's called Briarwood Ranch Safari Park, and let the adventure begin. Anyway, there's a few little pictures there, and I don't really know what side to put it on, honestly. I guess that side. I don't know. Anyway, I think I will. I'll just tape up this side. Um, actually, I need that pretty long, don't I? I don't think I've ever pulled off a piece of tape quite that long. Anyway, so she loves for me to scrapbook her stuff, and I honestly wish this was way back. This is probably, I don't know, 15 years ago or maybe more. I don't know. I'm a slow scrapbooker, so I might randomly like scrapbook something from right now, but I also tend to go back. Like I always want to go back and scrapbook from the beginning of whatever. And I think that's honestly where my problem is because I should probably just start now in the present and roll with it. But it is what it is. So, alrighty. So I've got this. Let me show you. I've got this little car, right? A little safari mobile, safari Jeep, it's called. And so I'm going to put that together. We were actually in her Jeep, and we saw, well, we had been down in Tennessee, and oh boy, I hope I remember how this goes. Oh my gosh, all the little pieces, there's like 1,000 pieces. Okay, so I think somewhere near there. I'm going to start with the tires because, well, it just am. Anyway, we used to take a trip or two a year down to, let me look at that picture because I'm never going to get this right. All right, probably about there. I think. They've got it coming up to right there. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Is that going to be right? I think. Sorry, y'all. This is a slow start already, isn't it? I believe I got it right. I'm just going to move this glue up a little bit because I really need it up here more than down there. So it's going to be a little wibbly wobbly. I actually have a tire page somewhere to do. We had a flat tire on the way, and people were like randomly I don't know if it was like doing some kind of sparks or what, but waving at us and pointing and whatever. And I don't know. I honestly, for a minute, just thought, oh, it's like random people trying to pull you over or something. But yeah, it wasn't. So, but everything's an adventure to us, so that was okay. We managed to get it fixed and had a good time anyway. So, okay. I actually glued the wrong side. Luckily, I was going to glue two of those together, but I cut two, so hot diggity dog, I don't have to. Alright, so it goes this way. I might possibly puffy tape this. What do you think? I don't think it's going to matter too much in the scrapbook. Like you probably can't tell that it is so terribly much. But I probably need to let this dry first. That goes way down there. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. Okay, maybe I've got several pages here. I don't know if we're going to get through them. All right, so I've got that piece. I know where this piece goes, thank goodness. Anyway, so we used to go down to the Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. I don't know if you guys have heard of any of those places. Just like a quick trip sometimes. And there was, lots of new places for us to go out to eat and little shows and little whatevers to do. And we always found something. So, and actually there was a stamp show. I'm not sure if I've scrapbooked that yet. I have to look back and see, but she went to a stamp show with me. And this, well, I don't know, maybe. I feel like it might be a little stark. I might have to go over it with a little bit of ink. We'll see. I might just dab a little, just a little something on there, maybe a little gold or a little brown, or we'll see how it does here. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't puffy tape it, because then, it's going to cause the mirrors to stick out or whatever. Okay, I'll tell you what. So I'm going to put glue basically all over the back here. Oh, I'm not in frame, am I? All over the back. And hope that it holds. And then we'll go from there. Anyway, since we were in her Jeep, I just thought it would be kind of cute. And I'll show you some pictures. They had like a little wagon thing you could ride, but it was like really, really hot. And we always tend to go in the summer because that's when we're off. And we wanted to be in the cool air. And she really didn't want to be that close to the animals. So we just stayed in her Jeep. But it turned out to be quite an adventure anyway. Alright, so these are the little side mirrors that go somewhere right about there, I think. Let's see. Somehow I thought this would be faster. I don't know. Do you guys do any scrapbooking now? I feel like scrapbooking is sort of a dying art. Not that I'm that good at it, but I don't know. I feel like since a lot of the stores, the brick and mortar type stores have closed, people just aren't doing it as much. I don't know if, maybe they're still doing it at home though. But I have so many projects to do. Or pages, rather, not necessarily projects, but definitely have a lot that I want to work on. But there's that little thing called finding the time that always kind of gets in the way. But I have kind of organized enough now to, I've got certain boxes with, like, you guys know I got engaged like a million years ago now, and I haven't done those. And then I've got some of like my mom in a box. I've got some for Amy and myself in a box, and then I've got just some of like family, and just some of me, and then some like way older like me that like I was young or whatever that I'd like to save and do, or some little things I'd saved growing up or whatever. I don't know if all those will actually make it into it. I've got like a whole box just for beach trips and because I love the beach. But one of my problems is I suck at taking pictures. And everything I seem to want to scrapbook was more like way back. And my picture quality was even less because back, well, sometimes we had cell phones, but overall it was like a digital camera and some as far back as like the old click and whatever. Okay, so she does the journaling part, so it's kind of like a collaboration, I guess. So I stick the pages together and then she will journal for us. So our journaling spots are going to be up here, but I am going to add one little tag down here because I want to stamp something real quick on that. This is from a travel set from Kaiser Craft, and it's this one. And I'm just using this one. It says, "We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us." Which is so true. And I am really, really, really missing traveling. I haven't really traveled since COVID and things much. So, I don't know. Might be time to get on the road again. We'll see. Alright, so that worked. Enough anyway. Okie dokie. I need like 3 times the space that I have to do this. Or should I put this in the middle? I could do a little tag down there and put that in the middle. I think I'm going to do that. Sort of like a title, sort of. You know, kind of. Okay. We'll just add a little tape. This is what I have out, but this is rather large to be using. But it'll be fine. Anyway, so we went on this, we were coming back actually from the trip, and we take pretty much the same route, so I don't really know why we hadn't noticed this or seen this before, because like I said, we go, or did used to go, quite often. But, so one of us, I can't even remember which one to be honest, saw this sign on the side of the road, and we were like, let's do it. So, and those of course make the best memories, right? Just those spur of the moment little things. Or I think anyway. So we pulled over, and some man that works there was telling us all about he was building a new house, and I don't know what all. Anyway, by the time we finally got through that, and decided that we were just going to take a ride in our own vehicle, which you could do, you know, like you're allowed to. It's just like a big giant path or whatever. They've got like a petting zoo, and then you ride through, like, you know, the little animals. And honestly, looking back, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't go to a zoo and things like that again. I've been to several zoos I've really liked. I like the Columbus, Ohio Zoo quite well. The animals and things like that at like Busch Gardens or whatever. But I kind of prefer to just go to a place that has like rescued wild animals that may be hurt or something like that, not just caging wild animals for, anyway, so that's my page, for human amusement, right? Because who wants that, you know? Okay, so next page has this adorable little monkey, and so this is, I don't know, that was some truck in front of us. I don't know if you can see it, but this is like the little wagon thing. They pull you and you ride, and the animals just come right up to you. They sell like buckets or cups and things of like feed, and you can give it to them out the window. They'll eat out your hand, all that. So anyway, all right. So, and this was that. I thought that guy was pretty. Hopefully, I've got these all taped up, so this will go a little faster. But anyway, the part that scared me was this little crookedy road we had to ride on. I want to put this up top just a little bit, just so we can get the legs of the animals here, just as a little something. I don't know. Do I need a map for that? I have. Wait a minute. I have this one. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and mat it. It's not really going to matter if it covers those trees just a little bit. Plus, you can see the monkey better. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Anyway, so the scary part to me was it takes a really long time, shockingly. I mean, it's not a huge place. It's definitely, I don't know, it's surprising. I mean, how many animals and things they have. But, and they must get fed quite a bit, because some were hungry, some not so much. They didn't really care. But maybe it was like tourist season and they've been through there quite a bit. I don't know. So, uh-oh, I should do this one first. But anyway, we went around like the top of the mountain, and you keep going and going and going and going and going. Anyway, she, I think she had it was her Jeep Cherokee then. And, all right, so I'm just going to put that way down there on the bottom. I'll glue that side. Oh, look, it's got one of those things she loves. A little dot, a little gem, and she actually hates those. And everything I make her, I try to put them on just to annoy her, really. But that's what friends are for, right? But anyway, so I really enjoyed being able to feed the animals and that kind of thing. I'm an animal person. And, but anyway, the part that scared me was, going to put a good bit of glue on this. I honestly should probably hot glue it, but hopefully this glue will do and hold. Hopefully it'll hold over the years is part of the problem. Okay, so I have this little safari book thing, paper pad, and so it had some little cut apart tags here, so I thought we'd just put Go Wild on there. And apparently a hair of mine. Okay, just gonna tape that up. But anyway, the top of the mountain that you had to turn and come back down the hill was so narrow. Like, I mean, if that truck in front of us got through, like, I guess we could get through. But it was so, like, you were just inches from being over the mountain. I could not imagine it being, like, slick or just anything. I mean, mud, oh my gosh. It would, I mean, you would plunge to your death. It was like a huge, huge, huge mountain. Like, huge. And, so that worried me slightly. But, okay, so there is page 2. And, but then the scary part for her was, well, we'll get to that part. We're not on that page just yet. Okay, let's see. Well, we can be. I can move it around. I don't suppose it really matters what order I go on. But this guy was staring us in the face, and so I would, she'd have her window down or whatever, and she'd roll it up, and I'd make her roll it down, and I would have mine down no matter what, and she was like, they're going to jump in the car and kill us, and whatever. Anyway, but I think they were nice animals. But they did get in front of the car and just, like, stand like they weren't leaving, like this is their territory. And so one time we had to, like, these vehicles went just on and completely left us, and because there was like a herd of bison, buffalo, whatever, and they would not move. So we tried feeding them, and some of them came up to the side, some didn't, some just stayed in the road. And so I was like, I was tired of sitting there, and honestly, I had to go pee-pee. Okay, I had to go to the bathroom. So I did not want to take like 100 million years to do this. And because it had taken like a long time, and a lot longer than I thought to go around. But and I mean, everybody's got to stop and, you know, pet the animals and do the thing and whatever. So you wanna make like an experience out of it. But look at their poor little ears and tagged. See, the me now does not like that. The me then didn't really care, I guess, and didn't really think about it. Just thought we were having fun. But anyway, he's a beauty. But so I just reached over and like laid on her horn, and so she thought they were going to charge us and was screaming and whatever. And but anyway, that was funny. But we always get ourselves in. I feel like we're kind of Lucy and Ethel. We get ourselves in some messes from time to time. But we did make it out alive. So have not been back, I have to say, but I don't want to go back around that turn again. Oh my gosh. But I do wish that we had gotten way better pictures. Okay. I'm not good. Like, I don't know. I should have an editing thing where I chop and do and like cute little pictures, but I don't. I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever I take is what I take. And occasionally I will cut one little part of it, but not much. But I would like to have some like black and white photos and do that, or even the sepia colored. So I might do some pages like that sometime. But anyway, this is one I kind of cut a little bit. I kind of wish I would have cut it out there, but where are we going to put it? I guess in the middle, because there's no real journaling here. Just listen to the screams. Okay, so page 3. All right, moving on to the Llama. This little boy at school, he was a crying kindergartner in the beginning, and each morning he would come and see me and scream and cry and all this stuff, and I would make him try to feel better and convince him that he was going to see his family again someday. But he was one of my top criers of all time. And but anyway, his grandmother said he saw this at the store and bought me a little pooping llama. He's so cute. All right, I'll just save that piece for something later. Did I not take that either? Oh my gosh, I thought I had all these ready. But I love llamas. They're cute. They will like spit on you though, so you gotta watch. I learned that the hard way as a kid at a petting zoo on the way to Myrtle Beach. There was this, I don't know how we ended up there, and we could never find it again. There was this one like rest area that had, back in the day, it had like a big snake attraction, and but it had a petting zoo and stuff like that, and I don't know if we just never went that way again, or like, well, we tried to, and but we never could find it again. So, but it was just like one of those random things on the side of the road that just happens. Kind of like my first palm reading and tarot card reading, I guess, actually. We were on our way with my family then to Myrtle Beach, and I passed like a sign in somebody's yard that said palm readings, I don't know, like $10 or whatever, and so I begged my father to go, and he was giving me the speech. I think I've told you guys this before, but So I'm thinking about putting this. So I've got this llama from Unity Stamps right there in like a little Polaroid thing. What do y'all think? I think I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Well, honestly, that's all that block will work because I don't really need the neck. Do I? Maybe I do. Maybe I need just a little bit more than that. Get just a little bit larger block. Okay. So, what color? Should we do black or brown? Let's stamp it in brown. I actually meant to use these llama stamps a lot from Unity, and then I never did. Maybe I shall do that soon. I've got a lot of stamping goals, I guess you could say, this new year, and hope it works. And I hope this works, or else I'm going to have to cover it up, because I think they make a Misty that you can use. Yeah, that'll be okay. Like a scrapbooking Misty or whatever, that's large enough to, like, to say to fit this in there. But this size will not suffice. Okay. So, same thing down here. This says, Llama tell you something. Or Llama tell you something. I actually had a llama die at school that I meant to bring home today. And I did not, because we do some cute little things called the drama llama. So I tell the kids sometimes, like, y'all are just little drama llamas. But I kind of collect llamas for my office, and just like llama stuffed animals and little llama things. And they love to come in there and hold a llama and chat and whatever. So, all right, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, so, and if anybody cares what set it is, it's Llama tell you something, right? So it's got another birthday, no problema. Then you can make her like a princess or a little dude with a bow tie, little hearts, or I feel like it's pretty versatile, but I don't know. Okay, so I guess we're just gluing again. Anyway, speaking of wild creatures, Copper has decided to, he digs a lot of holes in my yard, like right in the middle. Never around the edges. He's not like trying to get out or anything. It is always in the middle, and it's when I give him a bone, and well, like one of the peanut butter type whatever chews, and he wants to go bury it instantly, and so, which is sometimes cute until, you know, it snows or whatever and it's like covered and you go out to get something in the yard or a blanket they've dragged out or whatever, and you kind of step in a hole and twist your ankle or something like that. So I was trying to take, oops, that's a little too much glue. I was trying to take some potting soil or whatever that I had and fill up the holes and just kind of pat them down, which didn't actually match the yard, but whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to put this right here, I think, and this is going to be the journaling spot, this camera die. And she can write over here. It's not going to be a lot of journaling space, but it's going to be some. But anyway, I thought I had one more thing. Maybe I didn't to put on there. But anyway, so he proceeded to, and I filled them all up, and he didn't even bother them when I was out there. And he didn't bother them like the next morning or anything, but while I was at work, he decided to dig every single one of them back up for me. Sometimes they create games. I told you it's like go pick up all the bowls that they chewed up, or let's see who can drag the most blankets out, or something like that. And Brownie, she helps him completely. Like, she's right in there. But anyway, he was doing this one. So I had a witness. My father saw him. But he said he was having such a good time. He's like, I just didn't bother him. So that's fine. Honestly, I need to try to train them a little better and do some better stuff, I guess. But I really don't. And I just feel like they can do no wrong. I don't care what they do. Like, I just clean it up. But that's really probably not best for them. But I feel like somehow since they're strays, like I just don't want to tell them no, or I don't know. It's just harder somehow. Okay. I cut this out in tan. Get a white thing that's really sticky. I cut it out in tan, but I just didn't like the surrounding thing in tan. So let me know what you guys scrapbook, or if you scrapbook anything. And sometimes I would like to do some of that scrapbooking that's just like, almost like more journaling, or more, kind of like scrapbooking bad things. Not bad things, but just like, I don't know, just, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling whatever, like some of those things even. It doesn't always have to be like the happy spots in life. I feel like it should be kind of all of life. And I think we kind of forget to scrapbook those. I bought a book once, and it was called like, well, this is not the name of it, but like Scrapbooking Hard Things, or Hard Times, or something. And I really thought that was so inspirational. I've always wanted to do some of that since then, but I haven't really. So, all right. All right, so there's the little llama, and you could go up and, pet some of the, some, you, like the giant buffalo or whatever, you could only, look at, or feed out of your hand or something. But these guys you could actually get out and pet and that kind of thing. So she was not into that, so we didn't do that, but that is okay. All right, one more. This is our last one. I pretty much got everything laid out. So I just cut out the word adventure here. And this was a little, oh, what do you call them? It's really an ostrich. He's just peeking over like, say what? And I feel like he is kind of wild. So adding wild child to him. And then these I just had from extra from the camera. I thought I might just put those for whatever, right? Or let's see, maybe down there. I like these giant Polaroid dies. I've got little ones and big ones, and that worked well, I think. I kind of like to do some, I think I did one card, or at least I meant to if I didn't. Okay, so I think he is kind of like, say what? Which is probably what we say to each other. Like, say what? You did what? Okay. I think I'll go with brown again. But I'm going to just go ahead and tape these first. Oh, darn it. I thought I had everything taped. But anyway, so tomorrow we are going to Chili's. Shipmate, you should come with us. I know you like Chili's. We'll get some chips and salsa. I've actually been dieting for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to weigh in. And I didn't want to, I know most people do it like on start on New Year's or whatever. But I was waiting until I went back to school, which was Tuesday. And so that's what I did. But anyway, I'd have been fine on my calories or whatever for today, but the darn cooks offered me some like hot buttered toast. They had extra or whatever. I guess they'd fixed too much, and so several of us were sitting there, and they were like, you know, do you guys want some of this? And normally we're all like, oh yeah, you know, or they do it like when we have cinnamon rolls or something special usually. But anyway, I love some toast, right? And this was that good thick buttery toast, so I had to count like 500,000 calories for that. But otherwise, I could have spaced it out and eaten better today. But that took away quite a few of my planned calories. So, but anyway, but tomorrow, I feel like if I'm just going to go out on the weekends or whatever, I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm going to kind of cut down and watch calories and things when I'm home or working and that kind of thing. And when I go out, I'm just not really going to worry about it. I mean, you don't have to go completely nuts, I guess, but probably will, to be honest. I have not had a pop in that many days. And I did try to have a pop today. Well, actually, it was a diet Dr. Pepper. And they do say the diet stuff is not good for you, so I don't know about all that controversy. But I know it's 0 calories. And I took it to work, put it in my little freezer, and I left it a little too long. Had some kids come up with some major issues, and so got into that and kind of left it a little too long. And yeah, by the time I got it out, it exploded on me when I opened it, so I decided it must not have been meant to be. So I just got a water and said, to heck with it. But anyway, we're going to head to Chili's, which is where we tend to, well, we like to eat there, but they also have the comfiest seats because we take hours eating. And excuse me, her no, I'll take that. Her, oh shit, I brought that in here. Actually, haven't even opened it myself yet, but I got her a, y'all know, like our little symbol for each other is like a sunshine, and you know, you brighten the day, that kind of thing. So I got her a sun bracelet that she wanted from QVC. Honestly, I think that thing is so ugly and way too overpriced for what it is. And I actually even told her that, because I don't know if she was hinting around or not or what, or just telling me she liked it or whatever one day. And but I made sure to tell her that I thought it was quite ugly and quite overpriced. So she would definitely think that I was not getting that. And but I did get it. And so hopefully she likes that. And then I got her a big picture not painting, but like a picture thing of a look at that. And then last of all, it's of the flower. You remember when I did a theme for her birthday of the I can't think of the flower thing now. You know, you blow it away. Oh my God, what is that called? A dandelion. Okay. I'm sitting here thinking fairies and wishes, and you know, I cannot think of it. So anyway, I got her a large print of that, and to kind of revisit that theme a little bit. And then I'm going to stop by Walmart, and there I saw this, like a friend game. It's like, I don't know if it's called Dig Deep or something like that. It's like there's one for couples and one for friends and one for something else. And anyway, it's just like all these questions, I guess, about your friendship or whatever. What's your favorite memory of such and such, or I don't know. And she just adores stuff like that. I hate stuff like that personally. But I know that she will love it and drive me absolutely insane with it. But since I care about her, I'm going to suck it up and get it. But I'm probably just saying today on here, I will regret this. Trust me. But anyway, I think I'm going to tell her so I won't be too annoyed that we are going to, every birthday, we will pull 3 cards. We're not going to play it like a game. That's what I'm going to tell her. But we're going to pull out like 3 cards. I think that would make it special, actually, anyway. And answer like 3 each birthday or something. 3 on mine, 3 on hers. And, okay. I think I'm going to stamp 3 of them. I'm going to have to pull that down to me, y'all. Okay. Then 1 more, 2 more, actually. I'm sorry this is out of frame, but I have to, like, look at it. I think that's what we thought of this safari adventure, was say what? For different reasons, but still the same thought. All right. I think I'm just going to tape that one a little bit. Won't be too bad. I'll try to get, I don't have it in here. Like I said, I haven't actually even opened it. It just arrived today. I thought it was actually going to arrive tomorrow. Wasn't even sure we could go out this time because, first I thought it was going to snow, but then the snow moved to Sunday, and so that was good. And then I wasn't sure if the bracelet was going to come in, which is kind of the main gift, I suppose. And, I forgot to glue that a little bit. Just going to put a little bit. I'll try to get a picture and show you guys. But anyway, so that arrived. That was falling into place. The only thing that did not fall into place was I had a free card, like points you earn with your credit card or whatever, which is not free in the long run. But anyway, I've always just called and had them mail me a card, which takes a week and a half or so. And so I was going to do that this time, but then I decided, well, I'll just have them email it to me, because that's an option on there now. But I've never actually logged into the Citibank card or whatever online. I just call, like, my bill or whatever in. And so for some reason, like, it let me create an account and all that, and then now it won't let me log back in. So it's like, it will, but it, like, scrolls across the top like something's wrong with the site. I don't know. So, yeah. So that's a bummer. But other than that, everything's turning out good. So, okay. So here's this page. Just a couple of circles for texture. And I feel like it goes well with the dots and the pages and all that. And a little adventure and wild child and say what. Maybe I should have just put say what instead of say what, say what. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, guys. So that is all I have for you tonight. But I will talk to you soon. And her birthday is actually not till the 10th, so stay tuned for her birthday card on that day. And she loves to get mail, so I'm going to go ahead and mail that to her. And instead of giving it to her tomorrow, just so it kind of stretches it out, because we're doing it a little early, and we rarely do it early. We usually do it late. Partly because one year I truly forgot her birthday was on the 10th, and I had it in my head that it was somehow the 19th, and it was just like, just, you know how you get something in your mind and it's just there, ingrained in your brain. And so I tell her that's her other birthday, and sometimes we'll celebrate then. So, but this time we're doing it way early, which I think is a good thing while we're both well. And number two, there's no snow. So, always, rough here in the winter to try to plan something. So, all right, guys, I will talk to y'all later and love you. Bye.